Hey there, welcome to the channel. Welcome to another video. I just did a speed test. I'm sitting here in Stephen F. Austin State Park. We had a storm today, and I had one goal. Well, I had a couple of goals today. One was to get this video posted, so I'm posting live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and X, I think. But I want to play the video. But I've got a video. I took some video and I'm going to share that with you. You're looking at a little time-lapse action right there. That is the power. We lost power. You'll hear all about it in the video. But we lost power early, like 2:45 this morning, and they just got the power back on. But that's not what this video is about. This video is really about, well, it's about me making a video. Not really, but it's about the storm, and this is a little time lapse of the storm. So we did have a little storm, and it really didn't do that much damage. A few trees were down, and you're going to get to see all that. So like I said, my goal today was to get this video posted, and there's no way with the speed I have with Starlink that I'll be able to upload this video. It'd take weeks or hours. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hit the video. It's 30 minutes or so. At the end of it, I ran some, just fast forwarded it because I didn't think you temporary Austin State Park. And we had a fun night last night, bit of a storm, so thought it might be fun to take a little tour around the park. I'm going to do a little time-lapse, hyperlapse, I think, get that going. So I've got the Osmo 5. Tap to change shooting parameters. Yeah, that looks good to me. So there's lots to see. So let's go see it. Hopefully I tighten down my camera. See if the bike will start. Yeah, we got woken up. Come on. No. There we go. It's been doing that lately. I don't know why. The KLR 650. It's not the battery. It's the switch. Okay. So first thing we're gonna do is just drive around the park, and I'll show you the sights. Do a little time lapse. That's always fun. I think it's going to be a busy day in the park. About 2:30 this morning, I heard some loud noises and a big bang. I think I know what the big bang was. I will show you that in just a minute. And so, yeah, this is the tent. We haven't had rain in a long time. It is 25 October, year of our Lord 2025. And yeah, this is the Stephen F. Austin State Park after a bit of a storm. And it's always fun to see, fun. It's exciting, it's interesting, it's eventful when you have a storm. We've been through some hurricanes, some floods, and so when you wake up after one of those, it's always kind of interesting to see what's happened in the park, and you are about to see what's happened in the park. So I'm just going to drive around, like I said, and show you the sights. I got a little time-lapse, hyperlapse, I should say, going. First thing I want to show you is I think I know what that loud boom was last night. It was a very loud boom, and you can see up here the bathroom section this is our bathroom, and it is closed. I'm breaking the rules here. It's closed because you can see up there is a tree that fell, and it it pulled down the electric lines. You can see back there. the lines that were attached to that transformer are down, and I believe that transformer made a big bang last night. Something made a big bang. There's nothing on top of our RV. I would have sworn that we had either a tree fall on our RV or a transformer blew, but that's the transformer, and it did not, I mean, it's not black. I think usually when they explode they turn black, but I'm not sure. Anyway, this is the reason we don't have electricity. So yeah, this morning about 2:30 it started to rain really hard, lightning, thunder, and then we lost power. So I have the little generator going, the Predator 3500 that I bought at Harbor Freight on a one-day flash sale. So that came in handy. This is the only time you're allowed to use a generator in a state park, is when there's no power, and that's today for now until we get that fixed. We've turned that in to Centerpoint, I believe is the electrical company that we will be, the utility company that handles our service. So now we're going into the shelter loop, and this loop, again, this was full, totally reserved, booked up, and the folks who had reserved this, I think it was a group, but they called in and canceled their reservations, and now we have a few sites that are occupied, but for the most part it's, as you can see, pretty empty, and that's because we had a big storm. Hopefully those folks get around to picking up their mess. Looks like they left some trash out and it got blown all around. So anyway, that's the shelter loop. I'm going to not go through the rest of that. Powering, what? My camera just decided to go off. I don't know why. Oh, I hate it when that happens. It says I have 90% battery, 6 hours on the card. Have to change. I don't want to change. Okay, so it's shooting hyperlapse. Okay, so now we're going to go through the RV loop and see what's happening there. It looks like Vinny is shaking her head no. No. Say that again?
You have to cut it down.
Oh, okay.
Literally right now. Sorry, you're stuck for a second.
That's all right. I was going that way. You're going to cut the...
What, split?
Yeah, you're going to cut this one down, and then are you going to cut the one over there down?
Yeah, I know that. I think there's 2 more on the loop.
There's one on the back outside loop as well.
Yeah,
but there's...
Robert was saying it. We're going to try and take care of all of them. Because as long as he's got someone with him,
yeah,
he's fine to cut down trees, because I can call for help.
Well, I'm a sawyer as well. I'm licensed, certified, and I'll be...
The state?
Yeah.
Oh.
Through the parks, too.
That's good.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to just do this video, and then I'll go get dressed and come help you guys.
That would be really good, because he was considering calling in Justin if jobs were too big.
Yeah, well...
But I told him I can drive the dump truck, so that's not a big deal.
Yeah, I would... Yeah, I'll grab a saw once we... But at first I want to do a video.
No, you're fine. I'll let him know that you're certified.
Okay, cool, yeah. Yep, I'll bring a picture. I'll bring my cameras. Take some time-lapse. I think I'll bring my iPhone, just set it up and do a time-lapse every time we do a tree. Because you're about to see we have multiple, well, we don't have that many trees to do, and we'll knock them out pretty quick with the team we've got. That's Robert, Vinny, she's pregnant, so she's hopefully not going to be lugging any trees. But we'll get the dump truck out, we'll probably get the tractor out with a grappler, and we'll have some chainsaws going. I'll have to go get some chaps on. So yeah, it'll be fun. it's a cool day, which means it's a whole lot better day for running a chainsaw than it is usually after a hurricane. After a hurricane, we get so busy cleaning debris and running chainsaws. It's hot and it's nasty and the bugs are outrageous in this town, Houston town. So today is a much better day. I'm looking forward to getting out there with some gloves and chaps and a helmet and goggles and the whole 9 yards. We'll cut some trees and drag some debris, and yeah, and you'll get to go along with me maybe. Hopefully they won't mind me bringing a camera. I don't think they will. They're usually really good about that. But anyway, this is just the tour. I'm touring the park and you're getting to go with me. Stephen F. Austin State Park, and I'm gonna just chatter as we go. And I've got a time-lapse, hyperlapse running on the other camera. If it keeps running, I don't know why it shut off earlier, but it's up to 24 seconds right now. And so, yep, that's what we got. Okay, now I'm going to take you around the outer loop. You can see this tree. I'll just pull up to it so we can see it. This tree is blocking the road, so we're going to have to cut that bad boy down. Let me just show you. I'll go around this way so that you get a full picture again of what it looks like. Look at that knot. That's kind of cool. That's where it broke. Okay, so now we're going to go around the back of the park. This is the outer loop. That's what I call it anyway, the outer loop. Looks like we're not going to get to go to the front of the park because they're cutting a tree down. So Miss Vinnie was there to stop traffic, and so that's that. So I'll take you back here to the screened-in enclosure. This is the dining hall. We call it, well, it's not the dining hall, it's the screened-in enclosure. But it is kind of a dining hall, and you can see we have a tree down here. I haven't seen the back side of this tree. Hopefully this ground is dry enough. I won't leave any marks. But there you have another tree. Look at that, it just split. And it's down, and this is where we had the bathroom go down, burn down, I should say. So if you missed that video, I missed it too. I wasn't in the park the day that happened, but at any rate. Okay, we're up to 24 seconds in hyperlapse. Camera seems to be working, thank goodness. I don't understand why it shut down. I hate it when that happens. Okay, I know where we're going. I was thinking there was a tree down in this loop, but it's not. It's on the outer loop, so you'll see it in just a minute. Let's get up, giddy up. Looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day. The rain seems to be gone. No rain clouds. It could be a delightful day. It's nice and cool. You see the leaves are still hanging on, by the way. Speaking of leaves, I was in Michigan, Lansing, Michigan this week. I just got back. I got back Wednesday night, but the leaves were gorgeous. I got to ride a bicycle. I went for a long walk. And then I bought a bicycle at Walmart. It was a little too small, so I returned it. Plus, there wasn't much room in Mom's garage. Thanks to Andrew. Brother Andrew's got that garage pretty full of stuff. So anyway, I took the bike back. But anyway, I'll show you. I'll post that video soon of what I experienced in Lansing. It was spectacular, really. Unlike this, the leaves actually change colors. So this guy thinks he might be able to get around, but I don't think he wants to. I'm not going to stop him. But that's what we got. So this is the tree. I gotta be careful, I don't want to fall. I don't like falling. I have fallen before and it's not fun. So that guy's gonna turn around. Let's go check the water plant. This is where we process our poop. Yeah, that's what this is. This is the sewage treatment plant for the park, and it's a wonderful operation. If I haven't told you about it, one day maybe I'll take you on a tour. I don't think it's a security issue, but I will need permission to do that. Okay, so I'm coming through here again, and it's treacherous. So let's see what these folks are gonna do. I guess I'll just drive right by. Say that again? Yeah. That's the only one that's closed. Is that what you mean? Yeah, there's one right over there. Yep, in this loop. Just go in the loop. If you go this way, you'll be right by it. Go this way. Oh, you can't go that way. Yeah, go in the loop. Go around past the playground, turn right, and then turn right into the loop. So the bathroom it's right there, but you can't get there. I didn't understand what he was asking. So yeah, the bathrooms are open except for this one. Ours is closed because of the electric. So hopefully he'll find it. I'll show him. Maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna, if they're still working on that tree, I'll see if I can talk her into letting me go by just to take a video, and then I'll go help them. That's the plan anyway, but we'll see what Vinny says, and maybe I'll make sure these folks find the bathroom, because that's what they're looking for, is the bathroom. So our bathroom, I gotta show you the addition we had this week. We had our problem solved. See, one of the things that happens as a park host is your job is to check the bathrooms frequently. So that's where you want to go, buddy. Yeah, see, he's got the grappler out. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that dude. He's kicking like chicken. He's gonna load it up in dumpy and drive it away. That's what I'll be doing. So I don't guess he'll let me drive by, because it looks like we need some hydraulic fluid in that thing. That's kind of fun though. That's Robert doing the job. Okay, I'm gonna go get dressed. Looks like I don't wanna, our safety is job one. So it's not like Diesel Creek. My friend Matt at Diesel Creek, if you haven't watched that channel, you got to watch some of the crazy things he does. My wife and I, Connie and I, watched a video last night. We watched 3 Diesel Creek videos together. It's like our Friday night thing. And one of the videos we watched from Diesel Creek was Matt undercoating 2 of his vehicles. He's got an old truck, he calls it Old Blue, and it's very similar to my truck, except he put a flatbed on it, but it's same engine, same truck basically, F350 diesel. Anyway, he's in Pennsylvania, Western PA, where we used to live, very close to where we used to live, and Matt was undercoating, treating his vehicles. The video's 3 or 4 years old, but winter was coming, so before winter came, before they started throwing salt out on the roads, he wanted to get a fresh coat of protection on the underside of his vehicles. And so he lifted I'm going to show you my truck so I can put this in perspective. So this brown truck over here, I call it Big Brownie, Little Brownie, whatever. This is my truck. And that's what he had, he has one of those. His truck doesn't have 4 doors though, come to think of it. But anyway, he had it lifted with a crane, and then he put a forklift underneath of it to keep it, to make it safe. But I mean, there was nothing about it that was OSHA approved, so that was interesting. Okay, so one more thing I want to show you and let you hear before I park the bike and go change clothes. I can't even hear it. The bike is louder than the generator, but that is my generator. Let me turn the... So there we have it. That is the generator, and it's very quiet. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. See how quiet that is? It's running the entire RV. I don't have any air conditioners running, but that's the 3500 Predator. It's pretty quiet. I should move it under a little more so that the connection is not getting rained on. I moved it out to fill it up with gas. Ran out of gas a little while ago. So that's the tour. I'm gonna turn off the cameras and then go change clothes, and then maybe we'll do it again. Okay, we should be recording. It being, turn the cameras back on. Thanks for watching. If I don't see you in a minute, I'll see you in the next video. Clear the streets, if I can find the button here. Now, we have a very important mission. I'm going to have to go back through the park. Let's see, I think we got this camera on hyperlapse. We'll do that just for fun. Come on. I'm gonna have to get this. I don't think it's the battery. It's been doing this. Won't start, and then it starts. Okay, here's what we have to do. This is our assignment, and I need your help. So, in case I happen to post this as a separate video, I'm Jim Munchback. Hope you're doing great. This is my home. This is the Stephen F. Austin State Park. Connie and I live here because she is a volunteer park host full-time, and I cover the park on the weekend. I don't cover the whole park. I cover our section of the park. So hopefully by now you know that we had a storm. We're gonna have another storm tonight. We lost electricity. I showed you a lot of that. But at any rate, we just removed some trees so people can get through the park. But what we need to do right now is we need to drive through the park, and we need to look up for hangers. That's branches that blew off in the night and they're hanging in the tree. And these are basically the widowmaker thingies that we talk about occasionally. So I'm gonna need your help just to look up, just like I'm looking up, for hangers. We're gonna go kind of slow and just see if we can find hangers. Man, there's a lot of branches in these trees. These trees are like, you know, they've never been pruned, okay? We like nature in the parks. So it's not like your yard, like you might have a tree guy come out and trim your trees, give it a nice canopy. As you can see, we don't believe in canopy. We believe in nature at the state parks. I'm not saying that's my idea, but you see a lot of branches hanging down. As long as they're attached to the tree, we're not going to worry about them, but we're looking for branches that are hanging down that have come unattached from the trees. So if you could just help me out and just look around. Oh man, I see a big tree branch right there that fell down a while ago. Okay, so starting to get a little rain. It's not great. I mean, it's not bad. Rain never hurt anybody, but I do want to get through the park. I don't want to be doing this in the rain. So let's just kind of go, not quickly, but kind of quickly. And again, you're looking for Especially, man, see if you have a hanging branch over your campsite and you don't know, let's say you come in at night, it's dark, you set up like, oh, I saw one back there. It's not near a campsite, but I'll show you what I mean. See if we have any around our campsite. Hopefully not. Gosh. But you can see one back over there. You see one just hanging. It's hanging by vines. Let me see if I can drive back there just to show you what we're looking for. Okay, you see that one right over there? It's hanging. It's definitely hanging. I'm gonna get a little better view. Well, yeah, should be able to see it right there. That's what we're looking for. See how it's hanging by all those vines? That's hanging. So that's its safety net. I think Matt, my friend at Diesel Creek, he would approve of that. No, I'm just kidding, Matt. OSHA would have a ball with you, my brother. Okay, so back to, I guess we should go around. You can see back there the wires that are down, the reason we lost electricity. So let's just see if we see any trees, branches rather, around the bathroom. I think I see one right there. Now it's just bending down. It's not detached from the tree. Okay. Looks pretty good in here, I guess. All right, let's go hit the next loop. Okay, yeah, that's just Spanish moss, junk, with no branch hanging. There's so many branches that are pointing down, it's hard to sometimes distinguish unless you go around the tree, like that one right there that I'm looking at. That one back there, that one right there. They're pointing straight down. Like if they were my trees, I would definitely cut them off. Now, let me just give you another perspective of what happened here at the bathroom. I showed you earlier, this tree just broke off. And when it did, it took the wires with it. So that's what we're looking at. They should be coming out here to fix this, not to fix the tree, but to fix the wires. Look at that, it took the wires down from that light pole. Yeah. I hope they can fix that today because we don't have electricity. I can run the generator, but it gets old. I mean, generator is great. It's a little 3500 Predator and it works just fine. I can run the air conditioner, the little mini split, or one of the house units, but you can't run two. But we don't need two air conditioners today. We may not even need an air conditioner today. Okay, I'm digressing. I need to pay attention. Instead of thinking about the electric, I'm looking for branches. We're all looking for branches. Hello, folks. They camped here last night in the rain. And it's going to rain again tonight, and we're supposed to have some hail. And when you have hail, you have lightning and thunder and sometimes tornadoes. I'm not afraid of a little tornadic action. Are you afraid of a little tornadic action? It's not ideal if you're in a motorhome, living in a metal box in the woods. Now, I didn't go this way earlier around this part of the shelter loop because when I did site check, I knew that there was nobody here. Well, actually, when I did site check earlier in the truck, you didn't see that, but you saw me take a tour around the park just to look for damage. But I wasn't looking up when I did that. Now, in this round, our job is specifically to look up at those trees, and we're looking for hangers, and this is what we do. Multiple people typically will do this. I'm going to be doing this on the trails here in a little bit if it doesn't rain too much. You can't take the gator out on the trails if they're wet, because it'll make ruts and make a mess, and it's not good. So, but the gator is the only way I can go out on the trails other than walk. I could walk, and I may end up doing that. Misty, our operation manager, office manager, she said she may walk the trails with her dog for the purpose of looking for hanging limbs. So that'd be good. It'd be good if we have more than one set of eyes on the... I need to get these folks to move these cars. These cars need to be parked. You can't park in the street. You need to get out of the street. You told me you were leaving at 8 o'clock this morning, too. Somebody did. Yeah, we need to get these out of the street. Please. Thank you. You can park right there. Okay. Have a good day. Hey, Rich. So, back to the job at hand. Yeah, I asked those people to move out of the street at 8 o'clock this morning when I did site check, and they said they were leaving. In fact, that silver SUV was right in here. And he said he was leaving. He didn't even have a parking tag. So anyway, that's the hard part of the job, asking people to do something they don't want to do, like park in the street. But when you come to a park, you sign the Well, thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. If you happened to hang out and watch that whole video with me, I just watched it and I have to apologize because I didn't do a very good job editing. It's a lot of work to edit a video, and so maybe I should talk less and edit more. But at any rate, I had some fun. I hope you had some fun. Here I am getting ready to call it a day, but don't forget, we've got another video coming. This is the repairs that they did to the damage to the bathroom, which is right over there. So do come back tomorrow, and you can. I set up this new. Uh, it's not really a website. It's just a redirect. TexasParkHost.com will take you to the playlist that I set up for Stephen F. Austin State Park. I'm going to try to do a video every week. Got some new tools and it's taken some time, the learning curve. So today I did it the old-fashioned way, and I know I didn't do a very good job, so I'll try harder next time. Actually, I'm going to try to get better so that I can do it faster. But anyway, I didn't spend that much time making the video, which you could probably tell. So thanks again. I hope to see you next time. Leave a comment below, and listen, it doesn't cost you anything to hit the little like button and subscribe to the channel. It's at Jim Munchback. Munchback has an H on the end, and I'll put together some playlists. Every time we go to a new park, I'll create a new playlist, and if you want to share the journey, then follow along. Thanks, and I'm going to hit the end button if I can find it. There it is. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget this pretty